recording this while I'm driving. Matter of fact, let me put on my seatbelt. Yeah, I'm recording this while I'm driving, so if you watching this video from your phone, it's gonna look good. But if you watching this video from a laptop or your TV, it's probably gonna look crazy because the phone vertical right now. Normally, you know, for YouTube, you gotta record it horizontal and all of that, but nah, I gotta get this to you straight. So, man, this was just on my mind, man. You know, every week I go live on TikTok and Instagram, and I'm always doing a 30-minute Q&A session. You know, anybody that got questions, I'm here to answer them, right? And so this same question always comes up every time, no matter what. And I figured I'd take a little bit more time and actually make a long form video of it. And the question that comes up is, what is your favorite apps to use right now? And so I always let these folks know. Did I go the wrong way? Hold on, bro. I might have went the wrong way. Hold on. Yo, my bad, man. I was actually going the right way, but my GPS started tripping. But yeah, bro. So what's my favorite app to use right now? I always tell these folks that I don't have no favorite apps because it always changes, bro. You know, one app could be on fire one day, then the next app can be on fire the next day, then both of those may go cold for a couple of weeks, and then some other ones, you know, come to the top. So it also depends on what city you in, you know, what time of the year is in. So it's a lot of factors that go in, but the one app that I would like to highlight today is an app called Warp. Warp is one of the only apps that acts as a load board, because, you know, when you got a semi truck or you got a box truck, man, those guys live off the load board. You feel me? They can wake up, get on the load board and find them some. But the load boards don't really show love to the cargo vans, unfortunately, man. And so, like mentioned, one of the only apps that actually act like a load board is Warp. You know, one of their biggest contracts is with Home Depot. And so the dope thing about Warp is once you go to their website, you can do website or the app. But if you actually go to the website version, it actually looks just like a load board. It allows you to add multiple drivers to your fleet. So let's say I'm in Texas and I see something lucrative in Orlando. I got some drivers that I can reach out to at a drop of a dime. And so I can see something in Orlando. I can reach out to my network, see if anybody's available. If they are, I can actually assign that load to them. So I think that's one dope thing about Warp that I really do like, especially if you're trying to get out of the driver's seat and do more of like a dispatching role, as well as still have the flexibility to take your own orders. So that's one thing I like about Warp. Another thing that I like about Warp is that, at least here in Orlando, the orders come in beginning at 6 a.m. and it normally comes in every hour on the hour. So 6, 7, 8, 9, so on and so forth. And so if I can get me something very lucrative at 6 a.m. to start my day, then it's really helping me get off to a great start, because as you know, a lot of these retailers, they don't open until 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So, you know, nothing is really popping before 8 or 9 o'clock anyway on the apps for the most part. But if you can actually start your day 6 o'clock in the morning, like, one, you'll be able to finish your day earlier, obviously, unless you want to grind it out all day, which is no problem. But it's just a great way to start your day with putting some money in your pocket. Another thing that I like about Warp is that, unlike the other apps, you know, which, well, I'll say it this way, on the other apps you can only see within your proximity. So if I'm in Orlando, it's probably gonna show me within a certain mile radius in terms of, you know, the orders that's in my area. But on Warp, bro, I could literally look across all 50 states. Across all 50 states, I can see what's popping. So that's kind of in alignment with me talking about the dispatching aspect, how I can put somebody on in Orlando. But I can also put people on in New Jersey, Chicago. Like, I can see what the market's looking like out there. I can get an understanding. If I decide to go over the road, I know that I can use this as a resource for like properly planning my routes. So yeah, I just want to take this quick moment, bro, to shout out Warp. It's a great app, and yeah, man, take advantage of it, man. It's some free game. For those that don't know, some people call me Dooney, some people call me TJ, some people call me Terrence. It don't really matter what you call me, just don't call me Curry. I'm playing. It don't matter, man. People in the day used to call me Kush Curry. So I'm not tripping, bro. I get called Amazon Curry, Temu Curry. Man, shit, boy, I done heard it all, dog. But nah, with that being said, bro, like I say, I'm TJ, Terrence, Dooney. Most people call me Dooney. Feel free to call me Dooney. My company is ODODO, which stands for one day or day one. Today is either gonna be day one or it's always gonna be one day, you feel me? Been thinking about shortening it to ODO. You know what I'm saying? ODO delivery. One day or day one, it still is the same, but shit, my LLC is ODODO, so we might be stuck with that for now. But tap in, man. Drop a comment on me. Make sure you like, subscribe, and do all of that stuff that all the YouTubers be saying, bro. It's really, really appreciated. It really gives me motivation to keep putting out content like this. Even if you don't do it, knowing me, knowing the type of drive and dog I got, I'm probably still gonna post it, but it really does help, bro. Like, it's a boost. So appreciate y'all tapping in, bro, and stay connected. Yes, sir.